Yo, fam, stop lying to yourself. Do yourself a favor. It's not about other people. You can lie to other people if you want, but you really shouldn't be lying to yourself. So welcome in, fam. Much love. Trav here, hanging out with our new pet, Daisy the goat. One thumbs up for Daisy. One thumbs up for learning how to have more honesty, more integrity, so that people trust you, and more importantly, you trust yourself. You can count on yourself. You can be dependable. So welcome in, fam. Much love. Trav here. This is sort of a ranty video. I'm going to be pointing out negativity and scrubby behavior. And as always, if you recognize that you have some of these faults and it's painful, that's okay, because the first step to personal growth is self-awareness. And personal growth is violent because you have to destroy the old self. You have to critique the old self in order to create the new self. So welcome in, fam. Much love. Trav here. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the behavior that so many people have, and you may have this, of, oh, I'll do that tomorrow, and you never do it. Or I'm going to do that eventually, and you never do it. Or I'm about to do this, and then you don't do it right then. And you procrastinate. You lie to yourself and you procrastinate. And you lie to other people and you procrastinate. Because when you lie, like, what is a lie? We can define it in many ways. A lie is intentional or unintentional. That's the definition we're going to use. It's not necessarily intentional deception that we're talking about. It's a subconscious deception of yourself and of others, where it gets to a point where others can't count on you. Yo, bro. Oh, you're quitting weed? Yeah, okay. We heard that a bunch of times. It's a lie, bro. We don't believe you. See the problem here? It causes people to not rely on you. It hampers your personal growth. And it causes people to not plan around you. So how do you, what's the secret to attraction or law of attraction to bring people into your life? Attract a quality life partner, attract quality friends, build a quality community. Well, honesty, integrity, not lying are important, because if someone's going to want to plan their life around you, they need to be able to plan the weekend around you. They need to be able to rely on you. When you say you're going to be there, you're going to be there, right? And for yourself as well, for you to plan your life around yourself, to have a life plan, you need to be able to follow through on a weekend plan. You need to follow through on a night plan. You need to follow through on a today plan, okay? So what's the problem here? There's a couple problems. One of the problems is that we've normalized, hey, it's okay to be, you see all the other people who are doing this who are lying, so it's okay because it's normal. Well, I want you to realize that normal is far below your potential. I'm not hating on people saying they have low potential. I'm saying people live far below their potential. They can do much better. Shout out to the wind. They can make a much bigger impact than they are if they were to take themselves more seriously, and they'd have more fun, more enjoyable life. So I want you to associate, someone calls and says, hey, I'm on my way, and you're with them. Like, yo, dude, we haven't left yet. You're lying. Why are you lying? No, that's not okay, right? We don't do that anymore. You said you're going to be here, you're here. So that's one problem. The second problem is we have a really hard time predicting the future. We have a hard time predicting the future of the world because we don't know what's going to happen. Is there going to be a COVID-19? Is there going to be a September 11? Is there going to be a Pearl Harbor? Is there going to be a World War II? We don't know what's going to happen. And it's hard to even predict the future for ourselves. We don't know what mood we're going to be on Sunday. We don't know how we're going to be feeling Saturday night. We don't know, right? So that causes us to say, yeah, I'll for sure be there. Yeah, brother, I'll for sure be there. And then, man, I feel like something came up. There was an emergency. And things do come up. So my suggestion is, I have two suggestions of how to do this, of how to have more integrity, to be more plannable, to have less personal deception. Because it's a superpower if you say, I'm going to do this, and you actually do it. You just speak it into existence. You speak things into existence, right? Like, I'm gonna quit smoking weed, and then you actually do it. I'm going to. So the first thing is to take your word a little more seriously. And something that helped me for this, and you might not be able to copy this exactly, is the last 5-6 years, I've built my life around, or built my business around phone calls, where if I'm not there, when I say I'm going to be there, I don't get the money. So sort of normalize like being on time, normalize being there. And if I'm going to be on time for someone who's, some client, like I'm going to be on time for my friends, I'm going to be on time for my family, I'm going to be on time for my partner, I'm going to be on time for myself, I'm going to stick to schedule. I'm not going to be 99% good, but treating everything like a doctor's appointment or dentist appointment, where if you're late, too bad, we call the next person, right? So just taking life a little more seriously, taking appointments a little more seriously, taking your word a little bit more seriously. That's the first suggestion. The second suggestion I have is to be a lot more careful and a lot more sparing, and try not to make too many statements about the future, because when you make a lot of statements about the future, they're not necessarily going to come true. And if they don't come true, then it starts a negative cycle where you don't really believe what you're saying, and it's even harder, and you make more statements. So if it's hard to predict the future, try less to predict the future. Say yes to fewer things, say no to more things. If you turn a no into a yes, it's totally different vibe than turning a yes into a no. When you say, I'm gonna be there, and you don't, then you lied and you let someone down. But if you say, I don't think I can make it, and then you show up, you surprise them, and it's a totally different vibe. You surprise them and you're there. If you say, don't worry, I'm gonna be on time, and you're 30 minutes late, anyone's gonna be mad waiting for you. But if you say, I think I'm gonna be 30 minutes late, and then you show up on time, you surprise them, they're gonna be happy. So you wanna skew in the proper direction. But back to, don't try to avoid making predictions about the future. Instead of saying, there's actually science behind this that says when you say you're going to do something, you're less likely to do it. And the reason why is when you say you're going to do something, you get this social recognition, dopamine rewards. And once you have dopamine rewards, you're satisfied, your motivation goes down. Why would I actually do it now? I got the reward and I didn't even have to do it. So that's a trap you want to avoid. You want to shift from saying what you're going to do to reporting your results. You can write down goals privately, you can forecast things that you hope you can do or you should do, but don't share what you're going to do publicly. Keep it quiet. It's not going to help you. It can only hurt you. And it's going to be much better to look what I did, look what happened, look what we created, look what we started, look what we launched. This is what I've done the past month then. This is what I'm going to do the next month. It's so much harder to report good results than to say the good results that you're going to do. But if you only report results, you're never lying on your projections of what you're going to do, the future, how you're going to change, where you're going to be, when, your reliability. Again, this isn't about if you have a problem where you straight up lie to people, you deceive people, you evade taxes, you cheat on your partner, you cheat in business, then you have some problems and it's going to come back and bite you. And some people do that, steal inventory, justify it. But that's not what we're talking about in terms, that's lying to other people. Lying to yourself is, I'm going to stop. This is the last time I'm going to do this. This is the last game I'm going to play tonight. This is the last video I'm going to watch, and then I'm going to go to sleep. Some of you, this might have been like, oh shit, this is the last video I'm going to watch. Yo, when this video is over, go do what you said you were going to do. Stop lying to yourself, right? The last advice that I have is just to be honest. It's okay if you say, no, I don't want to go. I'm not going to be there. It's okay to say, On this regard, I don't think I'm ever going to change. It's okay to say, I don't think I'll ever quit. I don't really want to. It's okay to say, I'm never going to read books really. I'm not a reader. I'm going to listen to audio. It's okay to say, this just makes sense for me. I'm not going to change. I've tried before. It just didn't make sense. It's okay to be honest with yourself and say, hey, it's okay to say I'm not a perfect person. I'm not trying to be perfect in every way. I'm trying to be good in the ways that matter to me. It's okay if I have these flaws. I'm not going to change them. I'm not even going to work on them. I want to encourage you to be okay with who you are. Be okay with yourself. So if you made it this far in the video, just want to thank you for being here, and something always magic comes at the end of the video. So thanks for watching and being in the habit of doing that. If you have something that you needed to do and you said you were going to do and you told yourself you were going to do and told others you were going to do and you said, I'm just going to watch a little bit of YouTube, now's the time to log off. I'll see you another time. Come back and get to work. You're going to feel better about yourself for sure. You're going to be glad, and other people are going to be glad too. It's going to help them plan their lives around you, which is going to, and you to plan your life around yourself. It's going to allow some magic to come into your life. So appreciate you, much love, and look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.